Hi Sagittarius, I hope you're okay. Thank you for joining me. I'm Clarissa and I'm going to be doing a 30-day reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening for Sagittarius for the next 30 days. And I'm having a look at your astrology for the next 30 days, Sagittarius. And there is this emphasis on just wanting to have fun, just wanting to explore, do things, but you feel like you're unable to have the space and room to do this. You feel like there's things going on that pull your attention, maybe other people wanting to have attention from you, and you want to do things in the way that you want to do things. So it could be making you quite emotional at this time, where you could be thinking, actually, I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna just be with me. But other people may want your attention, may want to go on this exploration with you. So let's see what's going on in the tarot for you for the next 30 days, Sagittarius. Let's see what's in the first card is. So there's 8 of Wands. So there is this need to feel like you've got to defend yourself from the thoughts of others, the action of others. Maybe some people are taking things too far for you. You could be feeling like, okay, everybody just needs to calm down. Everybody just needs to settle down. But there is this need for you to, have to, defend yourself from people who want your energy. Yeah, so there is this reciprocation of giving, receiving, unions with people, friends. People who have the same mindset as you and want to go on this journey with you. They feel really good with you. They feel like, oh, let's all grow together. They feel tied to you. Yeah. So you've got these hopes, dreams, wishes. You've got these ideas, real future thinking things that you want to delve into. And there is this with this star as Aquarius card. There is maybe a need to detach just slightly and just think about, the bigger plan. People could be in the idea of what they want to do now. Very quick situations where you're thinking about the future. You're thinking long term. Judgment. So you could be feeling like people are really watching you at the moment. They're really surrounding you. They want to be in your energy. They're expecting certain things from you, like huge expectations. They could be feeling like you're watching them also. You're thinking that they should be doing things in a certain way, and maybe because your presence is there, they're not doing it, or they're maybe not accommodating you in certain ways. But there is this element of other people being involved in your energy at the moment. Yeah. Nine of Cups. You're just happy to be you. You're just happy to be in your own environment, your own emotion. When things are just quiet and you're just there by yourself, you feel extremely happy. But you also want those to be happy around you. You also want to, satisfy the needs of others around you. You want them to feel happy. You want them to enjoy your company. So you may be having to do this, to be in their company, to be able to accommodate their needs to be around you. Temperance. This is your higher octave card. This is Sagittarius card. So this is your own energy. So you will find this time to be by yourself. You will find this time where it's just like you just have this reflection for you. And so you can just be in your own space. It just feels good. You can focus on the things that make you really happy. Thoughts, emotions, actions. It's all a beautiful process, and you allow to think about the future. You allow yourself the space to think about your own desires, your wish, your concepts, your beliefs. your relationship with life ultimately. You know, Four of Pentacles. So yeah, there is this, you know, need to hold back just a little bit. You know, maybe it's a case of, you know, doing too much just hurts the pocket. Doing too much to you know, serve other people, it creates a little bit of instability. So there is this focus to keep some things for yourself, whether this is finance, whether this is stability, whether this is ideas, and some things need to be kept for you, so it keeps this level of grounding for you. But this could be a little bit of an issue for other people, because they want certain things, they've got expectations, and they may want you to be involved, especially on a monetary level, or, you know, offering more stability to them. Yeah, Page of Cups. So again, this is an earthy energy, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So somebody could be wanting some kind of finance from you. You could be wanting some finance for somebody else. They could be offering you something. So is this, you know, need to think about stability. This offer is small though. It could just be a short-term offer just to help you out. You could be just helping out a friend also. They could be feeling like, you know, you've got cash, you've got the means for stability, and they would like some too. Yes, please, thank you. You know, this is the whole vibe. The Emperor. And this is Aries energy, really dominant energy. You're really decisive. So at some point, you know, this could be the what you exude, you know, ultimately, because the ending card. So you could be getting into a position where you just make a final stance and just say no. You just get into this process, go through the whole thing, and then in the end, you have to almost just be super decisive and say, I want my own energy. You know, my life, I make my rules, I make my world, my reality. All right, Sagittarius, let's do some clarifying for you. Oh, okay. Emperor and Emperor. So this is really about, you know, taking charge of a situation. You know, ultimately, yes, people, you have to feel like you defend yourself from people, but they respect you highly. So when you decide you want to put your stamp on things, they listen. You know, there's no going around the things that you say. When you make the decision, you let things play out. You know, you let things play out. You give people the freedom to, you know, show who they are. But ultimately, what you're saying is going to be the final line. The Hierophant. Yeah. This is this is Taurus card, sorry. Really earthy card. Again, this is Taurus energy is quite, you know, when it makes a decision, it's very firm in the decision. But there's, you know, just been this contemplation, because in your mind, you understand that, you know, people have to express themselves in a certain way. You allow them the space, but when the decision's been made, you make it. Again, it's a higher octave card. So your mindset, your well-being, at a point does become more important than the thoughts of others, the way the expectations and the way people feel like they've got to you know, tell you what you've got to do, how you've got to do it, and what they expect from you. Again, Three of Pentacles again. So you may want to change the way the dynamics feel. You may want to do things with your you know, people around you that doesn't take too much. There are other ways to explore having fun together. There are other ways to explore how we feel in situations. It doesn't have to always be this huge show, this huge expectation. There are other ways to do things. So I think there is this emphasis on, bringing things back down to reality, so there can be this functional way of doing things, practical way of doing things. You can still have this fun together, but there is a need for practicality in some situations. The Hangman. Yeah, so your people, those around you, the situation, they need to change perspective. There was a perspective of mind that needs to be changed, and it will happen over time. Maybe people are seeing you differently. Maybe you've evolved in certain ways and you've just become more enlightened in yourself, and some of now the interactions with others, they're changing slightly, so people around you have to accommodate this new version of you that's it's evolving. So that's good. We've all got to keep moving. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles again. Again, there's this element of stability, financial situation where you've got to be practical. You serve the needs of others, being the emotional expression of them. But there is also this need for practicality. There's also a need to hold back some of the emotion for yourself to fuel you, to be able to have a focus on your own emotional well-being, mental stability, physical exertion, all of those. Part of it needs to be retained for you, and that's okay. Sometimes you do have to sit in your own energy, and that's the best for you. Sometimes that can be the best. The Lovers with the page over the Page of Pentacles. So this is Gemini energy. So it could be you're dealing with Gemini. They could have certain expectations from you. They could be thinking about, financial connections, stability. How do we move forward in a financial setting? Maybe they want more from you in terms of finance. You could want more from them in terms of finance, doing more to show this stability. Six of Cups. Yep. So, there's a connection, a deep connection, like a soul connection, emotional connection to your desires, and you feel that you're connected to these people as well. They've come into your life for a reason, and you feel emotionally loyal to them. They feel emotionally loyal to you. And you feel like they can be part of your future. They can be part of your thoughts, the way things are going. You want them to be in your life. You want this union to be in your life. You feel as though it is a deep connection, divine connection. Two of Pentacles. Again, there's this balancing of finances, balancing of concepts of stability. And this is where you're having to go through. There could be a process of how do you introduce new concepts of finances in your life. Maybe this quiet moment where you have to have this enlightenment about creating new financial success, new financial ideas, new concepts of stability, grounding. The Knight of Swords. So yeah, so there's a lot of process in logic. So you can be determined, have your say, but what it ultimately comes down to is the processes. There are some process of logic that will need to be introduced, and relatively soon, You have some ideas about how you do things. So although you've got this quiet space that's needed, out of that quiet space needs to come some logic that then puts some ideas into place. This is really good for you. Let's get some oracle cards for you, Sagittarius. Healing energy. See, now the thoughts of others could be so much for you that you do need the space to have some contemplation. Sometimes the energy of others can be, really draining on our emotional well-being, on our mental well-being. So this quiet place, it does create healing for you. This is really good. Maybe a situation that needs healing, with all the defending, all the having to weigh up emotions. You serve other people's emotional spaces, trying to balance your own well-being. There is definitely some need for healing. Guardian angel, you can trust yourself. You can trust the power around you. You can trust the infinite to be able to just know that it is right for you. It's right to be able to create this space of healing for yourself. It's able to balance the two, what your friends would like, what the people around you, the environment that you like, and your own needs, what you do for others. Spiritual growth. Oh yes, love it. Temperance. Again, it's almost like another temperance card. Being in your higher octave, understanding really what you really need for yourself, understanding the true nature of who you are, that has to balance your own emotion, your own well-being, but then also being there for other people. Also having that interaction with those who love you and who you love, and having this relationship, to go forward. How do they continue to be part of your future? And how do they grow with you? This is all so relative for you. This is so good. Thank you, Sagittarius. If you loved the reading, then please share in the place where you can. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.